Alright guys, welcome back to Brigandine, and we have some... we'll see which knights we pick up here. He says, "My name is Chantail. Our country was overthrown, but I must go on for the future of our children. I would really appreciate it if you would allow me to join you." I think Chantail is a mage, if I remember correctly. "I am Languberg. I used to be the strategist for Leonia. I came up with so many great strategies, but only a few were adopted. Only that strategy of lightning had been adopted." Of lightning? Leonia would have been on top of the world by now. It was close. Well, here I am, ready to render my services to you. You've got yourself a valuable employee. Kinda cocky. Caerleon, going for Salisbury with two guys and force them into retreat. That is the power of Kai and Dynadin. They are amazing, especially when together. Okay, that's gonna do it. Let's see who we can bump up here, and also who we can move out. So we could go into Escalia right here and probably just hold this castle for a long time until we decide it's time to kind of push out. But you can see there's four different, actually five if you count Leonia, but there'd be 4 routes that we'd have to worry about. That's quite an undertaking. And I think this whole episode's probably just going to be going through and leveling units up and things like that. So let's see what we can start with. The Wavarn can go to a Quaddle. It bumps its cost up by 20 points, so I hope we can fit everything in within our rune cost right now. So she's only got 6 rune points left, which stinks because, man, we got a lot of guys that need to level up here. Let's see, Archdemon. Goes up to 100 in cost. I have never had an Archdemon before. Let's see what she gets. We'll have to check her out. This is very exciting. Lots of units leveling up, so... Cool, okay, what's she got? So now she has 3 black orbs. That's pretty nasty. And she picked up Dimension and Weakness. Dimension is that skill that teleports an enemy unit somewhere else on the map, and then Weakness is basically the opposite of power. It lowers defense. Let's see how many points this goes up. 30 to 45. Very. React, I believe, is supposed to be really good, if I remember right. Yeah, it lets you move twice, basically. That's pretty sweet. But we can't afford it. It's 15 more points. We only have 6. Alright, what are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. We only have 6 points open for Noe. Alright, and we have the same problem down here with Dillard. He's only got 18. We can pick Red Dragon or White Dragon, which I think I'm going to go with the Red Dragon just because we already have a white one. That's a 20-point increase, which we can't afford. Not good. Wow, and the Hydra goes up 30 points to get to a tie mat. Let's see. Dragon Roar. Increase 1/6 of HP within range. Holy crap, that sounds amazing. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do. What we could do is move an empty Rune Knight down here and take some of these units off. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. Okay, Noe is 1 level away from being a Master Enchantress, which means we could switch her back to Cleric. That'll be cool. Okay. Let's see what Kirkman is. He's an expert sorcerer. So we could move him to a priest. The only thing about that I'm not sure is it would give him a white orb. Gina Flame. I think I'm going to leave him as a sorcerer, just because I don't want to pick up the white orb, I don't think. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely just going to be a kind of running through the units and things like that. Dillard is a level 4. He's got 4 stars as a grappler, so he can't change either. Okay. One thing I need to do is strengthen the Lydney area, because Escaris is pretty strong right now. And we have this knight that can now move. So Zerafin... It's kind of one of those guys I want to get into the combat. So let's put him in Lydney, where he's going to definitely see some action. And then over here, we got these 3 over here, so they're ready to attack New Almechia. We got 40 points available for Ector, so let's see what we can fill in there. Get another Djinn, I wouldn't mind going for that. Let's see how much do they cost? 30 points. Alright, we'll go with that. Djinns are really reliable. Reliable damage. Of course, only getting to use them maybe twice or 3 times, depending on their mana, but organize, and then we put him down there. He's got a rock already, so he's got a big, like, tanky type unit already, so that should be good. That should be a good fit. Alright, so they'll be able to attack New Almechia next turn, hopefully. And what else do we need to do? I'm remembering that Pixie here in Hadrian. Alright, so I think what's going to go on is we're going to go in here and find one of these knights that has a lot of points available. Like, we could send Palamedes over there. But I would kind of like to attack with Palamedes. Vane blew it already. So yeah, let's do it. We'll send Lewintail over. So we're going to dump his units over here. And then we'll move him over to Hadrian, where Leonia fell, and we'll pick up some of their units and move them out. Since we don't have enough rune points to make it work over there. So, move Lewintail, he goes over here. Okay. Or I guess I could have put Lewintail over here and moved one of the knights, one of them over here. I kind of like that better. Because I want to get... I feel like Hadrian's going to be deadlocked for a while. There's not going to be much action going on. Unless the AI attacks us, which they're probably not going to. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Though it doesn't make much sense for him to take Merman down there. So, let's go like this. Ah. God. 30 points. What's less than 30? 35. I don't think we have anything. Okay, we'll just have to leave him. They're both level 1. Okay. So... Oh god, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Jeez. Here we go. So we'll move him down there. Put a little more physical offense in that area. And then one of these guys are going to come up. I think it's going to be Noe, just because I'm kind of obsessed with leveling her up. Yeah, Kirkman will give us the magic we need there. We'll have 2 offensive characters, so that looks pretty good. She'll come over here. And that will do it. I think I'm not missing anything. I don't believe. So let's execute. All right. Now, yeah, we're not going to be able to move those units around just yet. Okay. So I think I don't plan on attacking this yet. Holy crap. High Centaur, Giant, not much. Gallo. And Teeth and Hula are 1 and 2. So they got quite a bit there. That's kind of scary. But we should be okay. Let's take a look over here. Fado. Now it's Gish, Millet, and Caster. So they've significantly weakened their position. Gish is scary. And they are much stronger in the capital. Esclados is really nasty, level 26. Zemeckis is 27. You got that Tiamat. It's pretty scary stuff. And Cater over on our left side. So, the reason I'm trying to get Fado is because we can hit Fado and then immediately go over to Toria. And then that opens these 2 up to attack. If we went to Logris, then we'd be stuck here with... not only would Lidney be weakened, because we wouldn't be able to leave it since there are 2 sides that are able to attack it, But we wouldn't be able to leave Logris either because it would be vulnerable from attack from 3 sides. So we just don't have enough Rune Knights to go around. The only thing that makes sense to me, take Fado, take Toria, and then if these castles are weakened, say they only have 2 knights protecting them or something, we could do a split attack where we hit both of these at the same time. Maybe even bring in a Rune Knight from Orkney and have 3 knights hitting Cadbury. So, I don't know. It's, Fado's the key. That's definitely what we gotta do. In my eyes. So, the problem, we can't really attack from Orkney because we would totally be exposed to New Almechia, and then they could come all the way up to here. List of Noise is unprotected. Let's take a look at Go Rule. That's fairly scary looking group. But nothing too crazy. I think we'll end up attacking them. Morholt, Faticia. Yeah, I think we should go for that. So we'll attack there. And then let's take one more look at Fado. Gish, Colette, and Caster. So they got a lot of casting. This guy is basically like having only 2 Rune Knights in the battle. So we should be able to do this. We should be able to. The problem is who do we send? Because Noe and Zerafin would obviously definitely want to go. They're 2 of our weaker units. And I'm a little afraid to move Guinglain off of Lidney just because they have very strong units in these 2 castles. So it would be a bad idea, I think, to move him out. So I think we're going to wait a turn for them to be available. And that's going to be it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there. I know it's a short one, no combat. But I needed some time to get things set up, and I thought it would be nice to show the unit upgrades and stuff. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next episode.